We are going to talk all things going live. Appreciate you all being here. This is my 10 o'clock live. As you can tell, the girl is always running a little behind, but I'm here. I appreciate everybody joining me. We're going to talk about how to go live with confidence and ease. We're going to go over to those TikTok streets as we do every day, and we use that platform to talk about going live. Because it has a little bit more bells and whistles, we can kind of talk about engagement in an intentional way. So it really is a great platform to learn how to do this live thing because you're learning at a high level and then you can come and do it on any platform. All right. So that's what we're doing here. So I'm going to give you, uh-oh, it's freaking- give you some tips and strategies to get going. We're going to talk about live streaming. So I appreciate you all being here. Let me know if everything is good. We'll get going in a second. Hopefully, this will hold up. I appreciate all the support, friends. So, we're going to get to talking. Thank you so much for being here. If you have any specific questions, hey, friend, how are you? I got distracted. I did not even click my, my screen. How are you? It was good seeing you. I was teasing. I was just teasing. I'm happy you got your community gift, friend. I'm happy you got it. That is awesome. It is super cute with the coffee cup. Now, let me ask this, did they give you choices to change the the avatar, the gift? It was like 3 choices I had to select from, and I picked the one with my face on it, but I didn't know if they gave you choices because it seems like, I haven't heard people mention that. So, it's 3 different gifts you can kinda rotate between. I think once you pick one, you're stuck with it, though, for a period of time, and you might be able to switch at least once. And I was thinking about switching, and when I read it, I was like, "No, I wanna be able to switch back." So I just kinda stayed with where I was at. So, let me know if that's the case. Hopefully, you're doing well, though. Let me know if you have any questions. Others coming into the room, appreciate you all being here. Let me know if you have any questions as well. We are gonna get started on these TikTok streets, talking all things going live. We are flip my screen wrong. Hold on. You said it was good seeing you. Of course, my warden walked in, walked in right then. What you talking about? Me or somebody else? Who's the warden? You talking about the day job folks? Let me know. Hello, friends. How are you? Thank you for that. Hi, Summer. Appreciate you, friend. Thank you so much for being here. Others coming in. Oh, you're director. Okay, gotcha. Hopefully everybody's doing good. I'm gonna go over these TikTok streets. I'm kind of sluggish today. I'm gonna see how this goes. Thank you so much for being here, pals. I appreciate your support. Um, how y'all? How you doing, friend? Thank you, everybody. We're going to go live on TikTok. Be sure to like the live, give me a thumbs up. Also, click that subscriber button as well as the bell to get notifications of when I go live and post content. We are going over on TikTok. You're going to hear me say the words that matter to the algorithm, although the algorithm's been a little extra lately, but we're going to keep going, friends. We are not going to let it hold us back. And so just keep in mind, I'm going to talk about TikTok, but I use this as a playlist. You can go back and listen and watch. Appreciate you all supporting. Um, let's make sure. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for coming in. Make sure you keep it focused on live streaming. I know we got other things that we're interested in, but this live is about live streaming, specifically on TikTok. But let me know if you have any questions about YouTube. I'm happy to answer questions, okay? In the meantime, be sure to like the live. If you haven't subscribed, click the subscriber button as well as the bell to get notification when I go live and post content. I'm going to go over to the TikTok streets now. Let me know in the chat if you're new. If you're a live host, put that in the chat. My moderator is Pals, the Idea Barista. Thank you so much for the compliments, and I appreciate all the support. All right, friends, we're gonna get going. TikTok Live, TikTok Live, live streaming tips, how to go live streaming tips, TikTok Live, community fest. So come in, ask questions. We are talking to beginner live hosts. If you are new, come in, ask questions on how to go live. And so let me know if you have any questions. We are talking about live streaming. So feel free to come in, um, and we are going to get going in just a few minutes. So we've got a couple different goals. I'm looking at this. Oh gosh, the community fest um, qualifications and daily activities have changed. There's a lot going on. Thank you all for being here. Hey, hey, pals, how are you, friend? Thank you so much. Let me share on my live. How you doing, Liz? Lizzie, welcome to the room. Others coming in. Appreciate you guys coming in and supporting the live stream. Let me come in as well. Unwritten Unstoppable, how you been? My name changed accidentally. What does that mean? You clicked it? Hey, Rich on so hello, happy love. What happened? Did you click it and you were trying to change your username and it made your nickname change too? That happened to me. That happened to me before. I was trying to change one and the other changed also. So that will happen. Um, so I appreciate you what you said. Yep. Yep, that will happen. So you have to wait 7 days to change it back? Yeah, you have to wait 7 days, and then you can change it. But welcome, friend. I'm happy to see you guys here. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate you all being here. If you are new to the room, say I'm new. Thank you all. I think we got many of our friends from these TikTok streets in the room. I don't know if we have any new friends, but welcome everybody. How you doing, Bishop Flowers? Thank you so much for being here. My friend Janae, she's here. Elle, Pals, Siobhan, Gina, how are you, friend? So everybody come in. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys being here. Let me know what do we have a let me know if we have a topic we should be discussing. I do have a topic I do want to discuss. um, thank you so much. Janae. I don't know why Pals is putting the pronunciation in the chat over here on on YouTube. It's Janae. Thank you for coming to my live. Oh, you're welcome, friend. I appreciate it. I had a good time. I had a really good time. I love your music selections. Seriously, you got it. I mean, you are a kindred spirit for me because I love every song you play. Thank you so much, friend. Soda, how you doing, friend? Hey, how is the conference? How's it going? So I'm putting this up here, y'all. We may have to talk about code of conduct, community guidelines. We had a couple snafus yesterday. So one of them was a glitch, so it wasn't the greatest mistake fault. The other one is, we have to uh, J nay. J nay. Why is Piles putting it over here too? I'm gonna get it right at some point, y'all. I apologize. Good. I'm excited for day 2 today. How was did you guys like the other session you went to? Let us know. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate you. Um, you said, "Uh-oh, yeah, yeah." Y'all had a yeah, I was a little busy yesterday and today. Just a little busy. Yes, they were great. Awesome, awesome. I can't wait to hear all the tips and the nuggets you guys are gonna bring back. Tanya's, how you doing? Tanya, welcome to the room as well. Appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much for coming through. We're gonna do our tapping. I don't see any hearts flowing. Let's see. TikTok said we got 150 that 1.6K that we've done. We got 1.6K and we've been on for 4 minutes, so that's awesome. Um, we have 1.6K and then we got a couple things we want to talk about. Good morning. Hey, Unwritten Unstoppable. Appreciate you all. Thank you all for the Dr. Lisa Cares. I appreciate the support. We're going to talk about some things you can and cannot say. We'll talk about it in a sense too. You got to be careful about them guests. Sometimes everybody can't come in your house. You cannot bring everybody in your house. You know what I'm saying? You got to think about who you let in your house. You said, Amen. So everybody don't have home training. They don't understand manners. So you gotta know the rules of engagement here, but not everybody is able to come along, okay? So we had some issues like that yesterday. Our newbies, they are learning. Hey, senora, they are learning. So they trying to figure this out. And TikTok is giving them some tough love. So just know everybody ain't for you. So you gotta be careful about who you bring up and what type of things they may or may not say correctly. All right. So we'll talk about that a little bit. Community Fest, we'll talk about that. We are now in this next phase. And apparently the treasure box is under this next phase that we're in. So you could do daily tasks. So there's a lot of daily tasks sitting in my area. You said true. There's a lot of daily tasks sitting up here. So I'm gonna take a look at it and we'll talk about it. We definitely got to get the comments flowing. We got to do over 1,000 comments again, y'all. We're gonna see how this goes. We'll see if we can achieve it between the AM live and this in my PM live. But I appreciate all the support. Um, you said fake accounts galore. What you mean? What happened? There's a lot of fake accounts out there? Are you talking about for me? Let me know what you meant by that, friend. Thank you all for supporting already. We have 30 comments. We need a 1,058 again. Then we have to go live for 240 minutes. So we'll see how this looks because I'm not sure what this is gonna look like. Um, it says set fest gifts as viewer wishes. Oh, I gotta do that too. You said OMG. There's like a whole list of things to do. Yeah, for people who follow you. Oh, really? They're coming. There's one in particular that's been out there doing the most. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to go back and remove them. You said fake accounts galore. Yeah. Oh, I don't like that. Thank you for the repost. Thank you for the shares, everybody. Good morning, Per Mom. How are you, friend? Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Those who are coming in now, thank you so much for your support. I noticed the goals vary for each host. Kind of wild. You talking about for Community Fest? Yes. This new phase? Yeah. I hadn't noticed that yet, but yeah, there's definitely I have to do there's 5 that's up here on the screen. So I'll walk you guys through it. How you doing, capable? Good morning. Good morning. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for grabbing that daily heart me. We're almost at our 10K likes. We're at 9.3 and we're 7 minutes in. So I appreciate you all. Yes, Community Fest, my comment total last night significantly lower than yours yesterday. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. TikTok got the same one today. I got 1,058 that has to happen. So yeah, it's a lot. So, I do wanna open up the treasure box just to see what it does, and so how it is. You said good gravy. Good gravy. Um, hey, Black Olive, thank you so much for being here. Yeah, so I wanna open it up and see if it works or how it works. One of the things it said I had to do was, turn on viewer wishes, so I'm gonna set that now so we can just have that done. Thank you all for being here, I appreciate it, and it said change, the gift to fest gifts, but I don't see fest gifts. I'm gonna look at this real quick. I might have to do this in the 4 o'clock. I don't see fest gifts. Oh, TikTok is doing the most. Let me see. Maybe it's part of the. Oh, it's okay. Never mind. It is part of the. Okay. Let's see. I gotta. Okay. I'll start it. So yeah, it's a template in here. Let's see. You said you said I need to start running my mouth to get these comments up. I know. We just got the flash goal too. Thank you all. We hit that 10K in 10 minutes. The flash goal is TikTok Your Live. It's only 3 of them. TikTok. Okay. TikTok. Thank you. Hey, Prophet Boris. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. All right, TikTok, we will take it. He said first. We got that achieved. Thank y'all. I think they gave me roses one time. I was like, that was 3 last week. I think it was last week I got 3 roses, or it was probably the weekend. And I was like, "Look here, y'all, Imma be insulted if I don't get these 3 roses quickly." So I appreciate y'all getting that quickly. Thank you so much for supporting. Uh, why did TikTok give me insights? If you notice a lull in energy, simply stand up and move in a different spot. The physical shift resets the room atmosphere and captures attention. Lord, TikTok, let me move around. I'm a swivel around in my chair a little bit so TikTok can see movement. I don't move enough for TikTok. Thank y'all all for being here. I appreciate it. TikTok's like, move around, do a shift, stand up, do something, girl. So yeah, they know we have a lot to do. I heard that. I heard that, y'all. It was like TikTok said, let's get her flash go quickly so we can possibly get these things. Here I am, new as I can. Yesterday is thank you for being in here, friend Jen. People don't grab their daily heartbeats in my life. They don't. You know what? You're gonna have to start setting it as your live goal. Set it as your live goal and see if that helps to kinda get people to click that. To your point, people have to click up there to grab it. Thank you, Jennifer. I appreciate it. You guys can get your daily heart meets if you're not coming back at 4, because we did get our flash goal. Kim, Lady Kim, welcome to the room. Thank you all for coming in. Appreciate the support. So I have these things in here, the board up here. We're going to talk about this. I want to make sure we kind of cover some stuff surrounding just TikTok and its rules, compliance, things that is happening. And you got to be careful with your live. And I want to talk about it so that our newer live hosts, because we got some new people in the room, they know exactly some of the do's and don'ts. Okay. I had to start explaining the live goal and tell them what they get and the cool stickers, etc. That's a good, let me pin that. So capable. I'm gonna pin this. This is per mom. It actually is a great tip because what I share all the time is that your audience won't know unless you start explaining it to them. And so she does a good job of doing that. We had Flourish, she had her event yesterday. She's really good with explaining to her room because her room are all plant people. Now, in per mom, her people are all book people. And so they're not necessarily there for the TikTok stuff. They're there for the content. And so it's good if you can explain it to your people so they understand the rules of engagement. That's important. Yes, I need to learn because this morning I got in trouble 2 times. Did you really? Okay, this board is on time then. Where can I see my live goal to add it? Add it, please. Before you go live, right before you click that red go live button to take you into the live stream, right above it, it says live goal. Click that and it'll take you to the live goal setup. So you can't miss it because it's right before you press go live. Hey Essence, welcome to the room, friend. That's where you would set it. Hey T, welcome to the room as well. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you all supporting. Thank you all for coming in, friend. Okay, thanks. Oh, do it before you go live. Got it. Ideally, you're gonna set your live goal before you go live, but you actually can click it up here and set it. So I could change a goal out there out of my listing of live goals. I can absolutely change it. Um, thank you all. Wink, wink for the the community heart. I might have missed it. So thank you all for coming in. If you're new to my live, put new in the chat. We always want to make sure we're connecting with our new friends. I'm gonna go through some of the things we have to do today for I would like to unlock the treasure box. Now, one of the things we're probably not going to achieve this particular live because it says go live for 240 minutes. That's essentially 4 hours. Now, I usually split my lives up where I do 2 hours in the morning, I take a break, I come back and do another 2 hours. That's probably where we're going to land for this live. I won't do all four at one time. I'm just saying I can't. So that's probably where we're gonna land. But in the 4 o'clock, we'll ideally open up the treasure box. So we'll see what that is. The cookie edition, welcome to the room. Lady Kim, thank you so much for being here. Others coming into your room, new always listen to other coaches. Thank you so much. The Albinator, thank you so much for being here. Brand, good morning. What's going on after you're live and you show video, you get a thing to appeal? Say that again. Say what you mean. You gotta appeal something? Let me know. Radical Joy, welcome. Hey, Laura, thank you so much, or Laura Lee. Thank you so much, Pals, for the YT support. All right, so let me know what you meant, Brent. Brent, let me know what you meant by that. In the meantime, let's talk about Community Fest real quick, and then we're gonna transition to this topic of what you 6 things not to say and not to do when live, okay? We did have some creators that had a little bit of trouble yesterday. So I always want to make sure I'm helping you all understand the rules of engagement on TikTok, the things you can and can't do, as well as how you kind of manage your room when you have guests too. So that was kind of the issue at hand. Soda. You wouldn't laugh, so you're fine. I'm fairly new. I enjoyed the live yesterday. It was very informative. Hey, friend, thank you for coming back. Dr. Lisa cares. I don't want y'all in these streets getting in trouble. Did it break something? Did I break something? No, you did not break something. You're fine. Are you going live today? You and Carol, are you guys going live from the conference? We had a pretty cool live yesterday afternoon, y'all, because Carol and Soda, they came on my live. We had guests. So they came on my live, or we co-host, that's what it was. Carol was in her live. So we co-host with them because they're actually on site at VidCon, which is a very well-known conference out of California that is focused on, I think if I understood the origin, that it was typically a YT conference, and other platforms are also there represented, other vendors, brands, all the things. Thank you all for the community gifts. Hey, OMG. And so they're there networking, connecting, learning, growing. And so I'm gonna be with them next year. I'm just saying that out loud. Next year I'm gonna be there. So I'm excited. But yeah, I'm excited to hear what they're learning. They're gonna come back and share some information. Oh no, am I in trouble? You're not in trouble. I'm a big creator teaching 6 years, so always listening to new coaches. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Come in, let me know if you have questions. Appreciate you being here. Awesome for coming in and joining us. You said, Brand, yes, about my lives. I went last night and shared the video, and I liked, and I guess it wasn't right. Oh, so what happened? You got in trouble? What type of trouble was it? Let me know. So appreciate you all being here. It said mission cleared. On to the next one. What did we clear? We got something done already. We completed the viewer wishes. Oh, we got it. So that's what it was. We had to get that set for a short period of time. So we achieved that one. I'll keep it up though, y'all. So it's there on the screen. I think I need to do it anyway for a different campaign. Um, let me know what happened, Bren. I'm happy to talk about it too. We're gonna talk about some of the other ones too. If you're new to the room, put new in the chat. Let me do this. We got some good engagement going on, and we need that engagement because TikTok is requiring us to have comments. So part of our community fest goal is to have a lot of comments. We need 1,058 comments. We are currently at, let's see where we're sitting at, friends. We are not there yet. Hey, Coach Chantel, welcome to the room. We are currently at 79 comments. so so we got to pick up the pace. Pick up the pace. Stickers work, all types of comment. I found Community Fest in my red. What does that mean? In your rose area. In your rose area. Oh, in the rose area down here where the roses are. Where you click that? Huh. How do you change the time on the viewer wishes? There's a settings when you're in viewer wishes, right that settings wheel in the top right corner. Click that and that'll get you to Community Fest. I'm sorry, to viewer wishes setup. We have a ways to go. We do. Hey, Coach Chantel, appreciate you, friend. Thank you so much for being here. Claudia, welcome back, friend. I am new to your room, but not to TikTok. Welcome, friend. Do you go live? Let us know the Albernator. Let us know if you go live and what time. Put that in the chat for us too. Anybody else? We will get there, right? I'm new to live stream. I had no idea how to set up a live. Okay, Radical Joy, you are in the right room. Yes, we can go to my page and see the video that didn't take it down. Just wondering. Okay, so it's a video, it's not live stream. So yeah, if you have a video that definitely do, it's in my bio. Gotcha. If you have a video, oh, you're in the UK. Nice. 10:30 p.m. UK time. I'm not sure what the conversion is. I'm in Florida, so I'm Eastern time zone in the US. If you have a video, you have to do what's called the account check. and see what exactly is wrong. Is it the music? Did you need to have content disclosure turned on or the audience control? Little things like that you may have to do too, as far as your video content in addition to your live stream. Hey, Coach Rhonda, welcome to the room. Vicious Flowers, thank you so much for the community style glasses. I get out of TikTok jail on Tuesday. I messed up and did a CapCut AI video and linked my product. Ooh, yeah, I got you in trouble. 2K, welcome to the room. Hey, how you doing? Ask Patrick. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you for others coming into the room as well. So I appreciate you guys' comments. It's 4 p.m. here now. Oh, okay. Okay, you guys are ahead. Awesome. Awesome. So yeah, and then I come back at 4. So you guys are like 10 and 4. Okay. So when I come back, it's 10 o'clock your time PM. I've considered moving my live schedule to earlier in the day. When do you have the when do you have the most attendees? You know what? So I come back, I go live twice a day, 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern. You know what? Sometimes it's equal. I can't say one is better than the other. If I was to, and it fluctuates a little bit. If I was to really think about it, I think the 10 tends to be better, but not all the time. Sometimes my 4 o'clock is really good too, especially when I stay a little later. I get like a second wave of folks coming in. So I can't really say if I prefer one over the other. Is it one of my smaller accounts? I have 15 accounts. How the heck you got 15 accounts? They do funny stuff over in the UK, huh? How did that happen? I thought 5 was the max. 15? I usually do the afternoon on the weekend. Okay, gotcha. 15? Hey, yo, Levi. I was like, how you able to get that?" I guess because your number's so high. I was like, "Do whatever you want." Tonight, I'm doing my 1K celebration, my humble beginnings. I'm going to a couple of you're gonna go do a couple love-aways. Awesome. Congratulations, friend. 1K. Let's go. Love it. Appreciate that you said, "I wanna try mornings." Yeah, definitely try the mornings. The mornings aren't they're pretty good. Depends on how early in the morning too. I did a morning time when I was on vacation, and that was probably one of my well-attended lives. It was pretty good with the, traffic that came in. It was like 7 o'clock in the morning. I was on a different time zone, though. Okay, I was, live, so I only went and posted the video I liked, but I'm not going to appeal it. Oh, okay. Do you think it's, was it the appeal for your lives not recommended appeal? Maybe it's the live, incentive program. I did my 40 comments yesterday, and TikTok gave me another comment goal, just lovely. Okay. I have a 12 pack and oh, okay, friend. I thought it was intense with my 5 interns. They're all different contents. Well, yeah, but I didn't know you can actually create that many accounts. That's what I'm saying. I didn't know you can actually it would allow you to keep adding accounts. I thought at some point it stops you from adding. But yeah. So I didn't know you could do 15. Um 2.0. Oh, wow. What's the content for those? What's the content on those? I mean, are those like older accounts too? Like you started off from the very beginning with TikTok? Oh, I'm intrigued. Like, what are you doing in on those accounts? And then, did it take time to grow, or was it like a fast track, like COVID period and stuff? Old accounts, yes. Okay, amazing. Yeah. Does sticker you use count as a comment? Yes, they do count as a comment. Thank you so much. It could be I am okay with it. Thanks for okay. Let me know. Message me if you want to look at it. If you want me to, we can explore what's happening. Um, Thank God it's Friday. I appreciate you. How you doing, Jasmine? Others coming in the room. Appreciate you all joining. Appreciate the support. Let me know if you guys have questions. My new friends in the room always say, make sure you say hello. Thank you for the soccer ball. Appreciate that. Um, if you are new to the room, put new in the chat as well. We're going to talk with you. Hey, Q. Welcome to the room. Hello, everybody coming in. So we do have to do a little bit of compliance conversation, all right, to make sure we're all on the same page. We'll see if some of our other friends come in. Austin, thank you for joining. Um, I'm still Here making my lunch to take to work. Okay. Lady Kim, welcome to the room. All right. So, how do I get coins to gift? You're gonna click the gift box. That's probably the quickest way to do it. And in the corner, it says recharge, or it has the coin amount that you have on your account currently. Click that number, click that word recharge. Once you click it, it pops up a screen. That screen will be a way for you to add coins to your account. However, I'm going to tell you to stop, pause for a second. In the middle of that screen, it says recharge on TikTok.com/coin. Go there, click the words, it'll take you to the website. And that's where you can get coins to recharge at a discount, 25% discount. So I would go to the coins website to do it. All right. Also up here in the campaigns, there's like a coin symbol. That's also something you can click to get to it. Thank you so much, super fan. Happy love. You can have as many accounts as you want as long as you have different emails and devices. Wow. Okay. All right. I had no idea. I thought there was a max of 5. But yeah, that's pretty cool. So 15. Look at you, friend. Awesome. And what's some of the content on those accounts? So let's do this. Community Fest real quick. So Community Fest has shifted from the qualifiers. Your girl didn't qualify. I don't know if any of y'all qualified. I don't think we had any qualifiers in the agency. So I think we're all on the next wave of this. So if you want to participate, and I think you should, don't dismiss it, because I think there's something to be said about the comments flowing, people engaging in your live, you're getting new friends that come in. All those things are helping with your visibility, it's helping with engagement, and that's what you need. Okay. So it's really teaching you the things that you want your community to do for you anyway. And so for this one, it says, I have a couple different tasks. I have to get 143 daily gifters. I need to get 9 new fan members. So my fan club is up here. If you haven't clicked to join my fan club, that's what you would do. You need coins on your account to do it. So I need 9 new fan club members. So we'll see if we can get 9. We have 1 so far. Daily gifters, we have 28 so far. And so comments, we're at 196 of 1,058. So we need 1,058 comments today. So we got to get to going. Stickers count, talking to each other counts, all those are comments. And then it says go live at least 240 minutes. We've done 26 so far. 240 minutes, I think that's what I said. And then viewer wishes, we completed that. We had to give 5 viewer wishes. So I appreciate you guys supporting. Thank you all for what you're doing. I want you guys to get the same level of engagement and visibility. So that's why we do this. We teach it. Today we're going to do a little bit of compliance stuff so you guys understand the rules here. But feel free to ask questions, and we're going to continue to engage. Tells you everything in his bio. Okay. Oh, okay, gotcha. I teach TikTok for free, and I'm not an agency. I have love helping others to get their goals. Absolutely. That's how I started. And then the agency opportunity came up, and I went for it. So you're the best. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all coming in, supporting each other, and supporting the live room. I appreciate the support. So, when everything's said and done, we're going to talk a little bit about some things you want to keep in mind. From the agency side, I do actually have to talk about this because TikTok asked us to talk about this so that we can make sure our creators stay in compliance. Okay. So I don't want you guys to get in trouble. I want you guys to stay in good standing with TikTok. So we're going to talk about some things that you need to do to keep your account healthy and keep things going. Thank you so much. Over 1,000 comments and 1 live. You know what? And we can do it. The collective we can do it, Lady Kim. We just gonna keep the chat moving. Stickers, comments, questions, all the things. What we've done in the past, we had to hit the goal of 990, and we did that in my 10 o'clock live because I told you I come back at 4. So it would be for the day. So if I don't do it in the 10 o'clock, whatever's left, I come back, I just start from there. So it's just for the day. So it's not just one live. But I do tend to go live 2 hours each, so 4 hours is it's gonna be for me in most cases. So with that, we can get those comments going. and we've done it. We've done it at 10 o'clock before. Thank you all for the follow. I appreciate you friends coming in. Thank you for the repost. If you guys haven't shared the live out, I don't know if we've gotten much shares. We got 25 shares. So let's see if we can get that to 100 shares. If you can click the arrow in this corner, you can repost, you can add it to stories, you can share it to individuals, you can press down on my nose, my glasses. That allows you to do a power share. So a power share is what you'll hear people say to do as another way to engage. So if you press down, it pops up your friends. And at the end, you can even search for people so you can power share the live out. Thank you all for supporting in that way as well. Let's see if we can get it upwards of 100 shares. Um, we also, let me know if I need to talk about the likes. So we got the likes flowing. That's where the hearts are here. We want to flow. Glad you brought up power sharing. Thank you, friend. Yeah. Thank you all for power sharing out that live. Thank you for sharing it out. And so, hey, Flourish, look at you, friend. How you feeling this morning? You didn't go live. I know you had some stuff you were doing. Um, and so we're gonna get through this compliance stuff. I'm gonna talk about some stuff. I'm gonna share TikTok said, talk about your secret weapon so people will feel hooked. But we are gonna talk about the compliance stuff. I want to make sure you guys are doing what you need for TikTok. For some reason, I haven't been able to do that when I go live like I used to. Something's going on with your touchscreen. You might need to update your app potentially. You might be dealing with some glitchy stuff too. Welcome to the room, friend. Appreciate you all. Just swinging by to say thank you. LYI community to support traveling today. Love it. Somebody's comment got filtered, so feel free to rewrite it. TikTok says secret weapon. So what happens, Lady Kim, TikTok will send these little insight messages. This is a newer feature where it's kind of prompting you as a live host to say, hey, here's some things you can do in your live. Earlier it told me to stand up, move around, reposition myself so I can get a little bit more energy in my room. So it was telling me to do those type of things. I don't have a secret weapon, y'all. I don't. I don't. I just said I figure I say the word because TikTok wanted me to say it because it had it in quotes. So I figured I was like, let me say the word at least. Okay, I don't think I've updated the app lately. That may be it then. Yeah, that could be it. You have to update your app. Go back to your app store, Google Play, Apple Store. Go there and type in TikTok and click to update. Some people say it automatically updates. I'm just saying I'm the messenger. You decide how your phone operates. I'm not sure, but but you want to make sure your app is up to date. Guess I saw that when I went live. Okay, gotcha. Um, Let's see, friend. You should so should we pay attention to that? Absolutely. Absolutely. Pay attention to it. Those cues are good. They're a good way for you to kind of get a sense of how the algorithm is reading you. What is it thinking? What type of tips and information is sharing so that you can improve. Give me one second. I'll get some water. So I think it's a good thing for you to kind of check in on. Some of the stuff I ignore, sometimes I don't. Hey, Yolanda, how you doing, friend? Thank you so much for that, Dr. Lisa Cares. Um, Lately my views are low, but I have a few with high views. You're talking about content? You are a secret weapon. There we go. I love that. I love that. I don't listen to them by myself. Everyone needs to stop listening to TikTok. Why? Why stop listening to TikTok? Yes, you do, ma'am. It's you. Oh, thank you. You guys are so sweet. I've seen a little message. I tell TikTok to do first. TikTok to do first, and then I'll do them. I want to go live. I do not have a clue what to talk about. Ooh, Model, is that Model Publishing? Welcome to the room, friend. We've been talking about that. That was the other board that I had up for the last couple days, where I teach you about ways you can find topics for your live stream using the AI out there too, and then some of the features here on TikTok. So I want you guys to so give me maybe we'll go there. We'll decide if we get there today, but but I'll give you a prompt towards the end. Your secret weapons respond to everyone, not even live hosts. Not every live host does that. Oh, thank you, Jasmine. I appreciate that, friend. Y'all so sweet. What is my secret weapon, y'all? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. What do you think Dr. Lisa's secret weapon is? So we can get some comments going. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. You said you have a secret weapon. There we go, y'all. Um, let's see. So I want to make sure um we get through the stuff here. AI summary is nosy. Alexis spelled nosy. You're welcome, friend. Thank you so much. Does it benefit us? Hold on one second. What was the question? Wait a minute. Make sure you are not spamming people. And oh gosh, we're gonna mute you, friend. I love your comments. Your comments are great. I'm torn because you can't spam. Put hello to the people if you're gonna click hello to them. Don't spam the chat, but we do need comments. Does it benefit us to join in a live as a guest? We're going to talk about guests. You got to know the rules to do it. It does benefit you to join a live as a guest because that's a way you can monetize as a guest. Joel, how are you, friend? Christina, welcome to. Thank you for those gifts. Um, talk about what you love. I love that. Dr. Lisa, also to help you don't have even one pin video as they are classed as old videos. Say that again. Don't have pinned videos. You said I should unpin my videos at the top. Let me know what you meant by that. I think that's what you're saying. Consistency. I love it. And it stops your new videos from gaining views and followers. Oh, that's interesting. Those videos tend to get views, but you're right. Maybe the new ones are not getting the traction that they should. Is that what you're saying? Today I found out I need to go live daily to stay going, to go up. Does, panels, count? Not you as a guest, you as a host. If you're hosting a panel, that's fine. You being in a panel does not. You're a guest at that point, so you don't get credit for that as a live stream for you. The host does, but not you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, all my new friends. If you're in the room, appreciate you being here. Be sure to follow the live host. And if you have not joined my fan club, click the daily heart me. That's that heart next to my name. Click that so you could join my fan club. It's one coin, one penny, but that's a way to join it. Somebody is spamming the chat. I saw that. I saw the spammer. Spammer, stop it. Because I don't want to have to mute you, but I think I'm going to have to mute you, friend. Thank you all. Thank you for joining the fan club, the Albernator. I appreciate it, friend. Yes, even one pin stops everything. Okay, I'm gonna keep that in mind. Maybe I'll take the month of July and unpin videos. I'll try that. Unpin some videos. I mean, I've gotten those videos have gotten pretty high up there, but I have other videos that are higher. So to that point, I'll try it. I'm not opposed to trying something. Yes, he spammed the whole chat. I know. What is spam in the chat? That means that they said hello and didn't click a message behind the name. So you got to make sure you don't do that. You got to make sure you put something behind the name. Hello, how you doing? Good morning, something. And you're still doing it, my friend. So you can't do that. Let's mute you for a second. Okay? We're going to stop that. But I did like your comments, so I appreciate it. Appreciated the comments because we needed the comments, y'all. So all that counted as comments technically. So we wanted to make sure we got those comments in. Um, I have been able to be a host in a panel because your business. I have never been able to be a host. No, you're not. And when you're a guest, when you're a guest in someone's room, so I'm the host, and you bring people up, they're guest. So in the panel box, they're guests. They don't get credit for that as a live. It doesn't matter if you're a business or a creator account. A lot of my videos are in the millions views. Wow. Well, you have millions of followers too. I mean, I'm intrigued, friend. And it's just because of are you promoting videos? Like what is it? Put one tip in the room besides the pin, don't pin comments. I mean, pin your videos. What else would you put to get views, to get more views? I got to work more on doing one board and look, and it wasn't up. Okay. You're talking about your board for your own wild smile. What ham? Not a guess. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Be right back. Thank you so much. Gotta go. All right, friend. Appreciate it. All right. Others who let's talk about the things that's on the board. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you all for supporting and supporting my viewer wishes. Thank you all. If I didn't give you a compliment when you did it, I appreciate you guys. Wink winks to all of you all. Writing your name in the air. Who sent that? Janae, I'm a Janae. I'm gonna say it correctly. I'm writing your name. I appreciate you. That happened to me sometimes when there's a lot of comments, then I have to erase it. Yes, yeah. Put your video as a story to get more views. I do that as well. So we'll see what the Albernator comes back with. I wanna make sure that people are getting there's some good tips. We'll accept good information. Not a problem, y'all. So, we have 308 comments that have come through this live already. So I appreciate you guys helping me. We've done 40 minutes of going live. We have 36 daily gifters. We need 143. So I appreciate the support. We'll see what happens with the viewer wishes over the next 30 minutes. So I appreciate you all coming in and supporting. I see a lot of blank comments. What does that mean? A lot of blank comments. Where at, friend? Let me know. Thank you for sharing the live. Those who came in, who are new to my room, I appreciate you being here. If you haven't followed the live host, follow me. And then under that, it says join. Feel free to join my fan club. It is coin, coin, 1 penny. And so you could join the fan club. We're looking for some new fan club members. So I appreciate you all coming in. And that way we can also achieve the goals for TikTok. So we have 4 of 9. We need a total of 5 more. I can see my comments, but I can't see others' comments. Oh, really? None of the comments that are coming in this chat, you don't see them? I see that too. Like there is supposed to be text, but it's empty. Interesting. Do you guys have to go out and come back in, you think? I got in trouble for stickers in another room. I was confused. What you mean, in trouble for stickers? They didn't like the stickers? Can you please talk about your fan club? Thanks. Radical Joy, sure thing. Yes, yes, yes. Empty. Interesting. Yeah, go out and come back in. So my backup account isn't having that problem. So the backup account, we see all the comments coming through. So I'm not sure what's going on. Um, Fan club, seen it on other days too. Interesting. Yeah, the host got mad at me for stickers. Oh, stickers are fine here. Put the stickers in the chat. We're trying to get 1,058 comments, so that counts as comments, friend. You won't have any problems from me. Okay. Those stickers are there for you to use. All right. So, um, when it comes to what is a backup account and how do I do that, please? It's just another account. It's my agency account. It's the agency's page, and it's on a different phone. That's it. I got my community gift yesterday. Finally. Only took me 1.7 million views finally to get it out. Congratulations, Jennifer. So wait a minute. TikTok is just giving these stickers out. I'm loving it. The community gifts out. So Pal's got it. Elle got it, you got it, Carol received it, Coach Chantel received it. I hopefully all of you guys receive it. I'm excited for y'all. Mama Joyce, welcome to the room. I think the stickers were in the comments and I can't see them. Interesting. So you don't see any of the stickers. Well, let me say that. Ask Patrick, you're not a fan club member, so you don't see the stickers yet. So that may be what's going on. I apologize. I should have said that to anyone who is new to the room. Um, who's new to the room. Radical Joy, you asked that question too. So both of you are not fan club members, so you don't see stickers until you go up and click the Daily Heart Me. Once you click the Daily Heart Me, that is the fan club. So let me show you guys. I'll show you on the other account. Let's do this correctly. Let me flip my camera so you guys my screen. How do you how are you doing today? I'm doing well, focus. Welcome to the room, friend. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for grabbing that Daily Harmony Essence title gifter. Oh gosh, what is that? It's match time. Oh, I hadn't seen that. That's up in my gallery. Oh, cool. Thank you for lighting that up, friend. I appreciate it. Um, so when it comes to the Daily Heart Me, it's right there. If you click it, I'm gonna click it. It shows the fan club. The fan club is, and here's my analogy. It's not in your gallery? Oh, where did you get that from? Why did it light up? It's in my gallery. It's in my gift gallery. If you click up here, it's in my gift gallery. Yep, it sure is. So you sent it and you lit it up because of what you sent. New campaign, I suppose. Yes, it must be. Yep. Good morning, Erin. It's oh, it's not your gallery. I'm sorry, typo. Oh, it's up in that area, but you're right. It's the secondary part for the gallery. Yes, it's in the gallery. Yes, it's in the gallery. Okay. All right, friend. Thank you so much, friends who are coming in, sharing out the live. Appreciate the support. Um, so when I the analogy I use, this is for my friends who are new to the room. The analogy I use for the fan club, when you are a fan, and this is like in everyday life, not TikTok life, everyday life, we have our favorite singer, band, comedian, artist. We're a fan of somebody. Typically, we like some type of music, something we like, and we become a fan. So, as a fan, we may follow them on social media. We may buy their music. We may go to their concerts. We're doing these things as a fan because we like what they offer. So TikTok said, well, let's bring that same concept here and we create this fan club for live hosts. And we'll tell the fans how to engage, how to support that live host as a fan. And so that's what this is doing. So you're able to do these interactive things as a fan club and you level up as you're participating. So you know how you have the president of the fan club and everybody else loves the person, the artist or whatever, but there's people who really, really love them. Okay. Hey, how you doing, operator? And so because of that person leveling up, you're leveling up to show that you're consistent, you're committed, you love this person. So that's what the levels do. So the levels go from level 1 to level 50. um, as you're leveling up, you get more points you can get and support the live host. They've just integrated this new feature where you can dress up the heart me, so you can change it out, and there's different tiers that are available. So you can change it out to show the level for the heart me. Let me go back to it. If you click it, you can dress it up, and so you can put different glasses on it, different features tier on it. If I wanted to change it out, I'm gonna redeem that, and I just changed the heart me. And I'm gonna send my heart me too. So I'm gonna wait to send it. Well, you know what? I'll send it. So it's gonna show up here. See, now it has the little cupcake on its head. And so you can do little things like that. So it's just you as a fan club member really engaging. There's some other tasks, some things that you have to do. You can send a comment, you get points for this. You're gonna go back and claim your points. If I put a comment in, I'm gonna add a comment, I'm gonna say hello. Um, this we just teared up, and I'm gonna put it in hello as well. So I just did my check-in as a fan club member and on this other account. And then it has other points you can do, and then some of the gifts. Somebody just Jennifer just talked about her community gift. There's a populars for this room as well to put me on the popular ranking. So as a fan club member, you're supporting the room. Okay. You're supporting the live host. You're helping them to elevate them, push them forward as a fan club member. Okay. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate you. Pamela, did I see you come in? How do you get coins? If you click the gift box, I'll show you that too. Thank you all. Hey, Michaela. If you click the gift box, you'll see here this account needs new coins too. So we got 3 coins left, y'all. I've been spending. I was spending this week. You'll see here where it says recharge on TikTok.com to save 25%. That's where you want to go. You want to go there to get your coins so that you can get a 25% discount. So it's a little cheaper. And so you got to put money on your account. That's what you're doing. You're going to put some money on your account. I tell you not to break the bank. He said, "This ain't TV." I love that. You said that's your favorite saying. I don't want you to break the bank. I want you to be strategic about what you're doing. Maybe you just put $10, $20, something like that, and then you have coins to get the daily heart me and do what you need to do for your time on TikTok. And you decide if you change any of that. Thank you so much. Tell me about it, Doc. Community Fest. Thank you for being here, friends. I appreciate you all supporting. Um, I don't know if I missed any comments. 400 minutes. Love that. Um, so as you guys are coming in, we are doing Community Fest. We are trying to get 1,050 58 comments. So 1,058 comments. Um, just remember that doesn't always work. I tried it and lost my money. How did you lose your money? Carbonator, what in the world? My friend. Um, not sure what happened there. How many comments right now? How many comments have we done? How many so far? Let's see. Let's check. Let's check. How many far so far? Okay, community. We are at 377 comments. So we got a little ways to go. We gonna make it happen, y'all. A little ways to go. How you doing? Crochet like a pro. Love petals. Did you get enough comments? Yes, I did. I did. Love petals. I need to message you tomorrow. I do have a conflict. Can you do a half an hour early? Let's see if you could do 30 minutes earlier, like 2:30 my time, which is 11:30 your time. So let me know if that works for you. I'll message you too. I'll try to remember to message you so we can connect. You made it to this leg of Community Fest. No, I didn't. I think we're all on this leg of Community Fest. So what happens now is that there's some other task in there for you to do, and it will go on for the next couple days and stuff. And you can unlock additional features and stuff. So the treasure box is what we're trying to unlock today. Um, you have my vote. Send in lives to increase comments. Thank you. Hey, BU. Welcome to the room, friend. I can make some comments. Okay, there we go. Yes, ma'am. Okay, perfect, perfect. I appreciate that, friend. Use the same link. We'll just do 11:30. So I'll message you about it. Hand on forever. Oh, we gotta work to do comments. Y'all so sweet. Appreciate the style glasses, the community style glasses. Um, there's just so many things to speak on. Look at you. Okay, I'm gonna get to our topic. And BU, this may seem we're gonna talk about some things. I got some new friends in the room. So we're gonna talk about some of the things to say and don't say on TikTok. We're gonna make this kind of a compliance conversation with the thinking that we're all learning. We're trying to figure this thing out. TikTok has rules that we got to make sure we're paying attention to. Bounty, I saw you come in. Yay. On top, on topic. Yes. Okay. So what TikTok did for recently because of the um sporting events that are happening. So we got the World Cup going on right now. The World Cup is going to go on for what, the next 3 weeks or so, 3 or 4 weeks. Thank you so much, friends. And so as people are on this app, people are doing things that are inappropriate. Okay. So there's some things you got to be careful about what you say and do and what happens in your live stream. Again, I always tell you guys you're responsible for your life, so you got to be careful about how you do things. You said since the qualifiers ended, do we still have to work as hard or redo collecting points for fun now? You're collecting points to unlock some other additional little features there, but yes, on topic, we can do that too. Yes, yes. So really quickly, I'll show you guys. Let's see, I'm gonna see it on this account. I want to show you guys so that you guys can see it in real time, what it looks like for Community Fest. So if you're gonna engage in this gameplay, you can do it too. And I'm gonna do it from my other account. Okay. So what will happen? This is the other account, so I don't mess myself up. Thank you all for commenting. I appreciate the comments flowing. We learn so much from here. Look at you guys. If there's a rule book, really like a PDF. Community guidelines is a website. There's a website for it. If you click on your profile, TikTok Studio, go on the post side, scroll all the way down to Creator Academy. Within the Creator Academy, you can come across the community guidelines. Just search in that area. What inspired today's topic? We got a lot of stuff going on. TikTok sent this to agencies to make sure people were in compliance. We had a couple incidences in the last couple of days too, so I want to make sure people are up to speed. We got some new friends too. She is my agency, yes. And so we got some new friends who are joining. So I want to make sure we just talk about this so everybody's on the same page. So here, really quickly, Community Fest. It said qualifiers ended. You did your best. I didn't do anything on this account. I didn't really do my best TikTok. On this account is the agency page, so we didn't really play the game too much. Thank you all for coming in. If you're new, feel free to put new in the chat and say hello. So as you're doing this, there's these different features you're able to get if you as you're moving along. And you're right, some of the requests here are different depending on where you're at. So for me, I was in Legends, and so with Legends, there's a lot more that is asking me to do. And so just know those are some of the things that you would have to do. And yours may differ depending on, again, um, what league, what division you were in, again, what TikTok thinks your room could do. So that's what's happening there. So yeah, so just keep that in mind. Let's see, friends. We're doing well with comments. You guys are doing amazing. I appreciate the support. Keep the comments flowing. Appreciate you all supporting. Does anyone remember what the comment target is? It's 1,058 comments. This agency thing is confusing. I have so many people reaching out to me asking me to join them. I don't, and I I don't agree with the whole cold calling soliciting either. I usually try to make sure that I'm doing it here or people in my agency is referring folks. So that's the approach I've decided to take. So I don't do the scouting that some other agencies do. Um, so I personally think TikTok should change that process a little bit too, because it does seem kind of creepy, especially if they're just sending you stuff and not really getting to know what your live is about, or even getting to know what you offer. So just seems kind of weird. But, I am an agency. I'll talk about the agency. I know I get a lot of new folks, so I wanna make sure people know the, benefits of being with an agency and what I offer, but at the same time, you gotta be ready to go live. So that's the main thing. I wanna make sure you guys are going to be consistent, committed to the process. What you have to learn about yourself since going live on TikTok? What have I learned? Oh, that's a great question. I love your questions, friend. Mimi, welcome to the room. Do you have to change a certain number of followers to get either an agency? You don't have to, you gotta be a live host. So you have to have live access. So TikTok Live, is that program is called the Creator Network program. It's a free program too, because TikTok is paying you based on the engagement that happens in your room. And so what an agency is going to do ideally is help you to have more understanding, more engagement, more support with and improving your live stream. As well, so helping you improve your live stream. And so also we'll talk about the compliance stuff because we also can support you if you are in trouble with your account and helping you stay in compliance with TikTok. I learned that it ain't that hard to put yourself out there and be vulnerable with others. Absolutely, I love that. I've been approached as well. Okay, Tanya, look at you. Do you have to send the comment go to everyone? Um, no, it's just commenting in my chat. I haven't made a decision to join the agency, but I'm pretty sure I would go, "Oh, look at you if I do. Oh, that's sweet. I appreciate you, friend." It's like, "I'm gonna go here." I will never join an agency. I just want to do it my way and not have to be told what to do. You know what? I will say this. I will say this. The value of an agency came into play yesterday. And I'm not well, y'all the people in the agency will know be able to kind of um understand what I'm saying or know who I'm talking about. One of our high creators, her account was messing up. TikTok was sending messages that said she was going to be banned, and she was literally going to be banned. And so she literally messaged me. She's like, "Doc, can you call me?" And I called her. I called her. And we talked, and I was like, "Well, what happened?" I said, "Maybe it's a glitch. Let's check." And she got it twice in her live stream. And when I sent the thing in, they had to go back in the system and fix it. Don't know if it was a glitch. Don't I mean it was a glitch, but it if she was riding solo, she wouldn't have had that type of support. She would have been fighting that for a minute. So I don't and so that to me is like the value of it because it really is insurance protection, but it's also tips and strategies because as you do this live thing, I was doing live, I'll be honest with you, all this time. And I was fortunate because I was learning, I was reading up on stuff, but I've learned so much more in the last, almost 12 months of doing this where I'm like, okay, I get it now. It's even more to learn, to be honest with you. But just really understanding that this is this platform is very, very challenging at times. It's multifaceted. There's a lot to do and not do. And so the compliance stuff is important that you have that support and protection as well. So I would say, for that reason, pick an agency that's going to work for you, but just make sure that you're doing what you need to do. How are you today? I'm doing well, Mr. Treat. How are you, friend? And so let's see, a lot of comments have come through. Let's see, friend. You said, Yolanda, you said, what's one piece of advice you would offer your younger self for those new to TikTok live? Be yourself, be confident. You'll grow that confidence. That confidence is gonna build with each time you do post content, go live, stay consistent. You're gonna learn a lot about yourself. So just keep doing it. You said, but each to their own. Yes, absolutely, friend. The battle. You said the battle flow. Oh, thank you so much, Mrs. Treetop. I appreciate that. I'm writing your name. Oh, gee. That's what I got today 2 times this morning. Really? Yeah, it's a glitch, I would imagine, but they literally have to do something in the back end. First time, put new in the chat, friend. If you're new to my room, there's been a lot of glitching over the last 2 days. Absolutely. It has been. It has been. Thank you so much, friends on the YT. This is exactly why I did a search and you popped up being on live. Really? Awesome. That's awesome. There's so many changes to the app all the time. Yeah. Well, especially when we go through like these campaigns, there's so much stuff that's happening behind the scenes and stuff. So we got to kind of roll with it, but there are things that they're gonna get wrong. They're gonna get wrong. They're gonna mess up your account. That things happen. It does. And so you gotta make sure you're with the right support and on the right side of it so that you can continue to grow and continue to maintain your account. Thank you all for being here. I asked if everyone is getting a comment goal for Comment Fest. Oh, a comment goal. I think so. I think that is a feature that everybody's getting. Are you all getting that comment goal? I think so. Wow. Let me say this too. So the topic today, it was a couple creators that had some issues in the last 24 hours. And so I figured, well, let's go over the things that you want to do, what you can't say and can't say or do on a live. How you doing, friend? Petra, how are you, friend? Um, you said you got a message for someone, but it wasn't me. It's probably one of my imposters. It wasn't me, Petra. The agency does help keep you on top of all the regulations. It does. Hey, y'all, I want y'all to be successful. That's what I want. I want you guys to be successful. There's some things that I should be doing even more. And I'm like, you know what? That we have to take this in baby steps. And I want to make sure you guys understand how the algorithm works. But at the same time, not everybody's wanting to do the battles. Not everybody wants to do the campaigns. That's the type of stuff that TikTok really does push. I talk about it. I share that information with you. Other agencies really require it. So I don't do that though. I agree. It can be stressful at times here. It can. Also, the connection and having support on your lives. I appreciate the support to my first. Oh, you're welcome, friend. I love that. Be yourself. Be yourself. Absolutely. Absolutely, friends. Um, where do you look to find it? Where do I look to find what's that, friend? Let me know what you meant by that. If I did, I don't know it. Yes, yes, yes. You said I've been getting them. Let me know what I just said. What did I say? There's much more to gain than lose and being a part of an agency. I would agree. Oh my, I'm afraid to go live today now. Shush. Why? Don't go live. What did I say, y'all? I said something, y'all commented on it. I'm just catching up on the comments. Let's see. I thought you were going to say battle last night was the importance of an agency. No. No, I mean some agencies do make that the importance of it, but no, that's not the way I operate. I had to take a call, Miss Stuff. Okay. Um, we're still talking about we haven't talked about the 6 things yet. Um, So definitely go live. You guys are so good. You guys are keeping all these comments going. Um, thank you so much, Elle. I appreciate that. There is so much to learn, so much more than just to be with, so much more to gain with the agency. I find that there's a lot of uninformed hosts out here, just willy nilly. That's true. Yeah, it's bad. It's yeah. That's why this compliance conversation's happening. The ban comments coming through from one of the LY. Oh, no, she had a notification from TikTok that she was gonna get banned. Yeah. Yeah, that was a notification. Yeah, so she had to end her life twice because of it. Yeah, so that happened. I don't hey, TikTok, don't try me. Don't try me. But knowing that it was a glitch, I definitely could step in and support. So knowing that it was something that was not the case, but they had to go in and fix it. So we'll see how our live goes today. They were asking, where do you find the comment go when you go live? Okay, that's under the community fest. So when you go, you can in your live, you can swipe over here to Community Fest and you'll see it. Thank you so much for clarifying that. Yeah, so you can see it under your Community Fest or go to your campaigns under the Live Center. So you'll see it there. You said, Dr. Letha, that's why I didn't answer, but the Android veteran and on did not work on TikTok. Yeah, so that account is the account with the agency though. That Willy and get more in the room than I do. Frustrating. In the beginning, Pam, it's a slow climb. It's a slow climb. Stay consistent, friend. Where do you find comments after the live? Can you see them after you get off? Yes. Under your live analytics, when you click that, so Live Center, as soon as you're in the live, you'll see live analytics at the top. Click the arrow. There's the option for all the live, for the overall analytics, and then it says specific to the live stream. Click the live stream side, and you'll see where you see it at. Okay. Yeah, you said, "Is this your week 1?" It is our week 1. It is. What is the, treasure box role? We're gonna see, I'm not sure. We're gonna see. Last year, it was where you had it playing, people get votes. It was a whole ordeal. I'm not sure what it's gonna do to that today, for once we unlock it. I've been going live with my iPhone. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, so that's not the one with the agency though. That's the thing about it. You have to be with maybe you need to put the other account on your iPhone. I don't understand the battle. Does it help you level up? It does. Hey Erica. It does help you level up. Hey Bree. Yay, it's Friday. Yeah, it helps you level up depending on the engagement you get from the battles. It will definitely help you level up. Jennifer Springs is in the room. I think she's still here. She leveled up quite a bit and she battles every day. Mrs. Treetop, she battles every day as well. So they've done really well with their growth in leveling up as in their league. That's what you're leveling up. Yes. So hard to manage all those little things doing the live. Yes. You get used to it. You get used to it. I don't want you guys to miss part of this is part of the learning curve. Okay? So as you do it, you'll pick some other things you want to do and features you want to play with. But yeah, I'm just trying to stay on top and engage with the room. I've never done a battle. You should do a battle, Tanya. Hey y'all, your advice helped me so much. Did it? What advice did I give? Do you have to win or can you choose to lose? You could choose to lose. You could choose to lose. I choose to lose all the time, but yeah, you could choose to lose. It depends on your room, though. Sometimes your room won't let you lose. I will be whipped in a battle. Not necessarily. What type of equipment I need to go live? Your phone. If you go live from your phone or your tablet, and a stand to put it on. That's the main thing. You said I refuse to lose. I love it. I love it. I need to do a battle also. Do y'all okay, okay. When you told me about engagement. Okay, nice, Eric. I love it. Uh, but if you lose the battle, your community won't get those boosters. They won't. Yes, they won't get the boosters. Most of my folks who enjoy my fluid art don't seem to be big gifters. Um, and that's something over time your room may evolve into that. You may end up teaching them how to support a little bit more. They may want to support a little bit more. It just depends on how you do it. So there's some strategy there, but you may bring in new people that are big gifters too, as you go live and engage in other rooms. You said, but I don't battle though. You got to do one or two. How many people do you need to in your room to do a battle? One. You just need one person. That's what they say, you just need one person that's gonna come in and support. Um, Ideally, you want more than one person, though. So ideally, you want maybe 10. So, thanks. How many any other supplements for going live besides phone and tablet? You can go live from your computer. That's called Live Studio, but you gotta make sure your computer can withstand streaming. Streaming takes up a lot of, RAM and just overall bandwidth, CPUs and stuff, so you just gotta make sure your computer, your device is ready for it. Some folks I was watching a battle, and one person left 10 seconds before it was over because he was losing. Ooh, that's horrible. You're not supposed to forfeit like that. I have to figure out how to teach them to give without turning them off. Turn on viewer wishes. That's a good subtle way to do it. That's a good way to do it. People support in that way. Um, and maybe just pin your live goal, little things like that. Someone invited me to a live. I sent what I could, and the host was calling me out. In a bad way or a good way? It was like, "Hey, look at Lady Kim in the room." When they leave. Okay, so when they leave that like that, it doesn't count. I think, yeah, I don't think it counts. I think they forfeit, each person forfeits their wins. I think that's how it works. Let me know if that's true. Mrs. Treetop, you still here? Let me know if that's true. I think that's what happens. Are you still scheduling battles? I do. I do, and I've scheduled a few already. Let me know if you guys want some scheduled battles. Yeah. Let me know if that's something you want to do. People in the agency. Someone invited me to. Okay, yeah. So let me thank you all. You guys, all these questions, all these comments. For not sending more and for sending at the wrong time. Oh, and it was for a battle? Is that what it was? It was a match? Oh, thank you. 10 sounds better. Yeah, ten is probably a good number. So not sending more and for sending at the wrong time. Yeah, those people are tacky. That's tacky. I was tur it turned yes, it has turned me off from watching the battles. It shouldn't turn you off from watching. I mean, your support is always great when people just tap the screen, comments, those get points also on the battle screen. Um, and so anybody who's doing that type of support is helpful. You just need to be aware that there is a little bit of gameplay and strategy too. So I think in that case, that person was tacky for calling you out. I think it's important just to let people know, hey, here's some things that we want to do and we don't want to do. Because for example, if people have power ups and you throw roses, you're just sending the roses, you're tapping the roses, it will deactivate their power ups. So that glove, the booster for the lightning bolt booster, it'll deactivate it, and so you don't get use of that. So little things like that people don't know, until you actually educate and teach people, or if there's a specific gift, so maybe you send a gift and the specific gift was like the community hearts, then you don't know that that was the gift you're supposed to be sending. You gotta make sure your community knows. I did that yesterday like twice, y'all. It was in Flourish room for one of her, power up battles. I was like, "Oh." I sent that gift. I was, like, sending a nicer, bigger gift, and that wasn't a gift she needed. So, yeah, I messed up too. So, sometimes that happens. So, I sent too much of a gift. I coulda sent that in the community hearts. Yes, can download TikTok Studio on your computer, lots more space and, setup options there. Yeah, definitely. TikTok Studio is awesome, but you just gotta make sure your device is able to withstand it. My device is not. It did not like TikTok Studio. It shut me down, y'all. No, in a bad way because I wasn't sending more. Yeah. Um, I saw it twice and TikTok didn't support my complaint and it's true. What did you say? I missed it, so I didn't get my MAP awards. Oh, what was that for? Oh, your MVP awards. You're talking about for the battle. Gotcha. Yes. There are a few mutuals that do battles, but they don't give when they come to your room. Oh, really? So they do battles and people gift them, but when they come to your room, they don't gift. That's tacky too. How long to count for live? How long to count for live? What do you mean? You want to try to go live at least 61 minutes because TikTok counts a day of going live. A valid go live day is over 60 minutes. So I tell people at least 61 minutes. I've gotten in trouble for non-strategic gifts. Yes, me too. Me too. Is it best to battle only people you know? I think that's a good way to start. people you know, people you're comfortable with. In the agency, we do those friendly battles. So I don't continue to support their battles. I wouldn't either. Yeah. I wouldn't either, Bounty. No. So that's the good thing about the agency folks. For the most part, we understand what it means to be a live host, and so ideally, you should be able to get that support back. Everybody do things differently, so I don't profess that's 100% across the board, but that should be the etiquette. So that was on her, the host, because she should have said that what she needed. Exactly, exactly. That's the beauty of this. If you're a good host, you say what you need. Hey guys, hey, I need 1,058 comments. Okay. So you say what you need. My laptop yelled at me for trying to download slides to it. So annoying. Yes, mine did too. Actually, TikTok yelled at me. TikTok was like, "No, ma'am, no, you won't be doing this." So I went live on it, and it ended the live like within 19 minutes. Yeah, so Dr. Lisa with Sarah Junk Journal's help finally broke 30 oh, look at you, 3K followers. She pinned me and asked people, "Look at you, friend. Look at you." I love it. Did we have that goal out there for you? I feel like I did some one-on-ones with folks. Maybe I didn't do it with you. Maybe we talked about it previously. Because Michaela, I think I talked about it with you. Somebody I talked about goals for followers. I was like, by the end of this month, you need to be further along, friend. So oh, you said, "Yes, you did." I was like, yeah, what you doing, friend?" You said, supposed to have by the end of May." Okay, well, that's fine. End of June, that's fine. That is totally fine. You did it, friend. That's good. So, my Android, I picked it up on live, and there's a lot of videos came in, took, took you off. It's a shame. Interesting. I don't know what's happening. Should you separate the lives like 30 minutes one time and 30? No, TikTok says all in one sitting. You can't do it across the day. No, it's all one live stream. Yeah, so when you say you have to know how to be a good viewer in order to be a good host. Yes. I say it all the time. You got it. 58, that's that's go. You can close to the comments. Let me look at my comment go. You guys are so sweet. Let me check. But no, I would agree, Bounty. Yeah, I teach that because I think people don't realize the viewer role in terms of a live host growing. Your room is based on your fan club members, your viewers coming in to support. That's what the room is all about. You don't grow if you're sitting there by yourself, you know? So you need to make sure you understand the etiquette and how to be a good viewer will help you also grow as to in terms of being a better live host. Because you could teach your viewers, you could talk to them because you've walked in their shoes, you understand the process. So we got 582 comments. We are halfway there, y'all. I appreciate the support. Only promote my products. Does that count? What do you mean you only promote your product? My product, does that count as a what, live stream? Yes. Thank you all for supporting. I appreciate all the stickers and all the populars and the other gifts that y'all sent. I appreciate the support, friend. I'm sorry to lose out here. I missed your question. I'm on a call. Um, I did have a question. I was asking Mrs. Treetop. What I asked Miss Treetop? I think it was a battle question. I don't remember what the question was though. 6 things, what I missed. You didn't miss any yet. We even got to the 6 things yet. We're about to get to them. The comments were flowing, so I appreciate all the comments. It was a question about battling, Mrs. Treetop, and I can't remember where did it stem from. I think I can't remember what we talked about. And so, thank you all. OMG. I love it. Thank you, OMG. Great, almost there. Oh, OMG, you funny. Are you talking about OMG about the comments? We have 1,058 comments and we're at the halfway mark. Okay. We appreciate you. Thank you, friends. Y'all so nice. Thank you for the stickers. Thank you for connecting with each other. Okay, real quick. You say yes. You said OMG. ILOVE your earrings. Happy weekend, Tim. Welcome to the road, friend Adrian. Thank you so much for being here. So, let's do this. Okay. Number one thing you want to keep in mind. TikTok says so they did this for essentially thinking about people who are streaming. You all are streaming right now. You guys are live hosts who are streaming, whether you're streaming from your laptop, your desktop, phone, tablet, you are streaming. What you cannot do is stream any network television shows, any live events. You cannot stream those in your live stream. All right. So I just wanted to say that because that's a number one offense that TikTok is seeing lately, where people are streaming stuff that is not their original content. So they say it's non-original content, as well as you don't have the rights and permission to stream that. So you got to be careful about that. Um, as you're doing as you're doing this, I want you guys to be cognizant of posting and reposting content that is not original content either. So you got to be careful about that. Uh, what you can't stream live events. I was planning to do for Carnival, uh, live broadcast. So when we're talking about you streaming the World Cup and it's live on television, you know what I'm saying? You're like your phone is pointing towards your TV or something like that. So no, you're not supposed to do that. You're saying carnival as if you're gonna be at the carnival and the carnivals people are, dancing in the carnival and it's a live parade for the most part. That's fine. However, the other issue you're gonna have to be worried about is dress. So so you might get slapped with a nudity. Just saying. You gotta be careful about what you're streaming. That's another one on this list. So I wouldn't stream carnival. I'm just gonna say that. I wouldn't stream. I wouldn't stream. I would stream it, friend. Don't do that to yourself. So, because if we're talking about the same carnival, Florida, we talking about the same carnival? Oh Lord, they should they sure don't be wearing clothes. I was gonna say, I was like, wait a minute now, we talking about the same carnival, ain't we? We ain't talking about like the amusement park carnival. I live in Florida. I think you're in Florida too, aren't you? So I know carnival. So I'm just saying, you got to be careful about what you stream. So yes, yeah, that event, I wouldn't stream it. I wouldn't stream it. Let's see. But if you are the presenter, can you stream it? You can. You're talking about like at a conference, something. Yeah. They're streaming the finals for MSG. What's MSG? Tell me more. Uh, thank you so much. Hey Tammy, what about a stream TV show like reactions to a show you're watching? Again, be careful because you don't have the rights and permissions to stream that. So be careful. I think that I would put that potentially under the no, don't do it. You said I've seen people streaming doing the Knicks final, which is the problem, which is why TikTok said to talk about this. Yeah, they can't. They weren't supposed to. Yeah. Um, Yeah, they weren't supposed to. You said Carnival's a public event. Yeah, so Carnival, I was just reading your comment, but yeah, Carnival, you probably could do it like if you were streaming a parade walking down the street, people on the parade and you're streaming it. Yeah, you could do that. However, there's things that you can't do that may be visible in that stream that will get your stream in trouble. Does that make sense? So attire, what people are wearing could be problematic. And kids, you cannot have minors on your stream. You are not supposed to have minors on the camera at all. And so those two things would get your stream in trouble, and could potentially get you suspended. Yeah, get a suspension on you. So just keep that in mind. I would not stream because of the unknowns in that way. If there's branded content and some other stuff that's like logos and brands and stuff that could get you in trouble. If people say something and they all of a sudden you streaming and somebody is fighting and there's this violent event that's happening, get you in trouble. Yeah. Or if they're doing something dangerous, maybe they're doing like flipping their motorcycle or doing some what is it? Parquet? What is that? The little flips and stuff off the buildings? Sorry. If they're doing all that, you get in trouble for that. So what you're showing could get you in trouble. He said, "I will test out recording one of the performers performing on stage in the night. Ashanti will be there, performing." Okay. Parkour, that's it, parkour. That's it. Political protests, yeah, you gotta be careful about that too. Yeah. Especially again, political protests can be very problematic if you're streaming that and showing it when it comes to what they call like misinformation. If people are saying and chanting stuff that is, you know, derogatory, demeaning, because you can't do hate speech, you can't do harassing speech. You got to be careful about what people say and do in your live stream too when it comes to self-harm or harming others. So you got to be careful about those type of things. Yeah. There's so much to know and be mindful of. Yeah, yeah. That's why I sit here in my little office and I don't move. I'm joking. I don't though. So, I'm in my little office like right here. That's all y'all see. So you said you're just getting in the seat. I saw someone do it from a bridge. Ooh, yeah, be careful. Yeah. Now I have in percent approved for TikTok name change. Cannot be done after 7 days. Okay, friend. All right, sounds good. Um, she works really hard for us, truly. Oh, you're so sweet. So yeah, so your live stream, I mean, I know we want to have like engaging content. We want to have this dynamic content, this great stuff we're streaming and showing, and people are coming in. You could try it. Like I said, be mindful though, because you are putting yourself in a little bit of a risk. I'm thinking to change my name to Flow Destiny, turn your skill into income. Okay, okay. That works. Yeah. Um, when it you have a course? Is that what it is? A digital course or something you're promoting? Because it sounds like your stream doesn't sound like that, where you're streaming Carnival. So I was trying to connect the dots. That's where I was going with that. Um, Empress, what's the question? I don't understand the question. If you're ask, are you asking a question to help you do what, friend? You cannot um blend the two accounts. So they're two separate accounts. So that's what you're gonna do. Robo the chemist, welcome to the room, friend. Is political or religious speech censored? It's not censored, but you definitely have to be careful about how you say things. And again, it kind of goes back to that bullying, harassing, because essentially when you're talking about anything when it comes to money, politics, and religion, there's always a counter perspective. There's a counter perspective. And so when you start talking about the counter perspective in a derogatory way or in a way that demeans them, a way that sounds like you're bullying or hate speech or anything like that, that can get you in trouble. Thank you, Bounty. That can get you in trouble. So you got to be careful about that. And if you're saying things that somebody comes in your room and feels like you're disparaging the other perspective, the other thought on it, it becomes problematic. And then you can get slapped with misinformation or conspiracy theorists, those type of things. That's the way TikTok kind of categorize those kind of other those live streams that have this controversial topic you're covering. So be careful in that way, um, in terms of what you're saying. So you can be have a religious faith-based spiritual live stream, but just uplift and focus on your religion, the information that you're talking about for your community that is not, disparaging any other religion or any other community. That's what I would say. If you can kind of hold that line, that's where you'll stay fine with TikTok. There won't be an issue. A friend, I don't know how I can help you though. You have your phone. You have to add that account. I mean, you can message me. I mean, I'm happy to talk to you about it, but it's your phone. You would have to add your account. You would have to um, add your account to another phone, another device. Yeah. So that's just a matter of going to your profile, click your name, and you can click edit, and you can add the other account to that phone. If that's I think that's what you're asking me. Let me know if that's what you're asking. I'm happy to answer other questions. Hey, Brandon. I'm doing well, friend. Welcome to the room. Appreciate you. So number one was about what you're streaming. Number two, I just wanted to make sure I ran through these for you guys real quick. I wrote them down. We talked about the hate speech. So if you and a group of creators want to do a watch party, how do you do that without getting in trouble? You and another group of creators want to do a watch party of a TV show. Is that what you're saying? A TV show? Like what's the watch party of? A TV show, say it was on the flicks and you wanna watch a show, a series on the flicks. And with that, you're trying to stream it on your live. If you streamed it on your live, I would not stream the whole show. I wouldn't do it. I might flip my camera a few times and show maybe a few aspects of it. Um, Otherwise, I might talk about it with my community. You could do a voice audio, a live, what do you call it? The voice live, voice chat. That's it. You could do that and have the audio playing in the background. Maybe it's not visual. And then you're interjecting and talking and having a Q&A about it. But I think I would avoid streaming the whole show. Could it be in the background with your um, reactions? Um, Potentially, again, not streaming the whole show, potentially, but I would still be careful about that because, again, you're responsible for what's shown on your screen, on your live stream. Maybe just the audio. That's probably how I would do it. Watch together on your own end, mute, react, then come back and do commentaries. You could, I think I like that too, where you're not actually showing it, but you're talking about it. I see people in the boxes where they can't see their face. What's the purpose? You see people in the boxes and they have their camera off. Oh, people do that. I mean, if it's just talking on the screen, people do that. Sometimes I've done that when I come up to someone's box and my son is next to me. Because typically in the nighttime, I have to tell you guys, anytime between like the hours of 6, if my live ends by 6, anytime from 6 o'clock to about 9 o'clock, my son is probably up under me. He's sitting next to me. He's coming in and out of the room, mommy this, mommy that. So if I come into a live any of those time periods, or if I'm in a box, my camera's 9 times out of 10, my camera's off because I don't want him to peek on your camera, or I'm in another part of my house and I'm like sitting in a living room and he comes up under me. You said you don't want to be seen, Flo. Oh yeah, yes, voice only. It is their own live, and they are in a multi-box. You talking about the live host is doing that? The live host is camera off? Or are you thinking maybe you're thinking voice chat? Are you looking at is it circles? They're around circles, not the squares. Maybe you're thinking voice chat. So the voice chat is audio only. And so TikTok does have that here. And you can go audio with your community. It's a great way just to engage your community if you want to kind of share some information. So for you, Love Pedals, if you wanted to talk to your community about, you know, some stitches for crocheting, but you're not showing the pattern, but you're talking about, here's the pattern, here's where it came from, and some other details. Voice chat is before you go live at the bottom. So you'll see the go live button, that red go live button. Right under that is some slider type options for you. So you can click to different options. One's voice chat, where it's just audio. And then there's the mobile device. And then I think there's live studio or live manager might be there. The mobile gaming is there sometimes. So there's a couple different ways you can go live. This is the mobile device, and then you can do the other ways too. You said learning a lot. You're welcome, friend. Okay, so a couple things. I'm going to wrap up soon. Dual streaming or StreamYard. What do you mean by that? You're asking. Um, and Bounty, let me know if I answered your question. You said the audio. Let me know if you got the answer to your question, friend. Because I think I went in a different direction. Um, okay. You said, yeah, Petra. Honestly, friend, I don't know if I'm able to help you now, but message me because I think what you're asking about your phone, I don't know about your phone, friend. I don't know if I can help you, friend. You may have to go on the home screen and just see if somebody else is experiencing the issues with your phone. I don't know what I can do for that. Um, So when it comes to other compliance, so number 2 was hate speech. So number 1 was the original content. Um, and so really quickly with the original comments, don't use logos, don't use any watermarks, any of that stuff when you're reposting content. Okay. So be careful about the logos, watermarks as you're reposting. That's a violation too. So it's unoriginal content at that point. How can I create a board over my head? It's under the settings setup screen before you go live. There's settings. Click board, and you will hit the plus sign to create the board. Ooh la la, what our comment count now? Have we made it to our target? Probably not, y'all, but y'all been commenting. Can we put TikTok on multi-stream with other things we can't say? So TikTok has, if I understood correctly, TikTok has a relationship with Restream. Is that true? Who knows what I'm talking about? Um, and so you could use Restream. I think it's Restream. You could use that to stream TikTok with the other platforms too. I hear that it doesn't get pushed out as much though. So it doesn't get pushed out as much. So you want to be mindful of that too. Um, when it comes to comments, we have done 681 comments, friends. We have 7 of the 9 new fans daily. So we have 7 of the 9. And then daily gifters, we have of 143, we have 63. So we got a little ways to go there. So we got to make sure we're getting our engagement for the gifting engagement. We have viewer wishes running up on the side here. So maybe we can get that going as well. And we've gone live for 95 minutes. So we're still plugging away at that 244. So you see viewer wishes here. Send if you want to send the community hearts, those are gifts that can be sent to. Does TikTok have a content disclosure that can be posted in our lives? Um, yeah, so when you start the live or if you come live, the 3 dots, content disclosure is under that, or before you start the live, click settings, scroll all the way down, and turn on content disclosure before you go live. Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate that. What was the comment total again? Was it 600 and something? 687. 687 as of now. OBS Studio is free and connects viewer multi views and can switch devices. Yes, yes, OBS is an option too. You just TikTok likes for you to use Live Studio, so most people use OBS with Live Studio. That's the way they do it. Does TikTok have a okay, content disclosure OBS? Thank you all. What is the comment total again? We did that. I mean about comments, not AI or shop. Comment disclosure. You can do a content disclosure on I don't know about a comment disclosure. Is that what you meant? Content disclosure is a feature where you're disclosing what type of brand you are. So for your personal professional brand. And BU, you probably should turn that on. You should turn that on if you're going to talk about healthcare things in your life, anything that's a little bit more mature and sensitive in nature, turn on your content disclosure. All right. Yes, community guidelines. Yeah, community guidelines, you can check that out before you go live. It's under the live, it's under the post side when you click TikTok Studio, scroll down all the way down to Creator Academy, and then you can search for community guidelines. I think one of the options under that search is community guidelines. So you can click it there to find it. It's under the Creator Academy. Where is it? Under the Creator Academy, which is under post. When you click TikTok Studio, you see post, you see live. here on the app from your profile page. And then on the post side, go all the way down to the Creator Academy. All right, friends. All right, we got about another 20 minutes or so before I hit my 2 hour mark. I'm gonna try to hit it so that we can go from there. Thank you all. If you guys don't mind sharing the live out, we'll get some more friends in the room. You can share the live out. A couple other things you want to be mindful for, be mindful of. When it comes to, we talked about the hate speech. We talked about saying things that are harassing, bullying, comments that speak to maybe self-harm. That's a separate, it's actually a separate category because right now this is the hate speech and the harassing and bullying. So those are two different violations. But you want to, so I'll talk about it because you want to make sure you don't do it. When it comes to any self-harm conversations, we use the word on all platforms. We use the word unalive. Okay. We don't use the D word. We don't use the S word. Those are words that you don't want to use. Don't. So I know there's terms that we're comfortable with, we're familiar with, we say it all the time on platforms like this. You got to be careful about overuse of those words, as well as probably avoiding some of those words. Medical content diagnoses. Turn on your content disclosure. Anything that speaks to diagnoses, illnesses, um, like I said, unaliving, self harming, anything that speaks to mental illness, mental well being, turn on your content disclosure, as well as be careful about using those words and overuse of those words. I think my dear friend got knocked out. Who's that? What you mean, friend? Let me know. But yeah, so just be careful about the word choice. Okay. So what's the S word? The self-harm word to yourself. So when you hurt yourself and you unalive yourself, that S word. Don't say that word too much here. Let me know if you got me, Patrick. Hopefully you caught what I put on there. And then thank you so much. Thank you all for connecting. I appreciate it. You said I was joking. Okay. Physicians went to TikTok jail for medical content. Yes. You gotta be careful about saying stuff. And so turn on your content disclosure. I was trying to get you to say, hey, I've been on this rodeo for a while. And let me say this, in all fairness to you, what you're doing, what you were attempting, people will do that. And you gotta scan comments. You gotta scan comments because if you say it, you're responsible for it. Even though somebody said in your chat, "Hey, Coach B, how you doing? Hey, Lady B, thank you so much. Great. Yes, my guest used the word, and I was in trouble. Yep. Yeah, you can't say what they say because then it comes to you. You said I'm a healthcare instructor. That means I have to be careful teaching content subjects. Yes, you do. And you need to turn on your content disclosure and audience control every single live. Absolutely. Scan comments before yep. Scan them before you read them out loud. Yep. So you got to turn on your content disclosure, audience control each and every time. So really quickly, I will give you guys a quick tutorial. That's why everyone can't be a guest host. I know. I'm glad we can have fun and learn something awesome. You're welcome, friend. Can you remove a comment before it's posted? You can take someone's comment and mute them. Hey, Dr. SJ. So you could take, if you press someone's words on the screen will pop up. You can mute them, meaning that you remove the words. You can block them, meaning that you remove them from your room. And you can also report them. Thank you so much, Yolanda. I appreciate you, friend. It's on my checklist. Thank you. You're welcome. Can you remove? Yeah. So, and so what Bounty was saying, learning the hard way is not fun. I know, friend. But Bounty is saying that, when it comes to panels, you got to be careful. Thank you so much, Dr. SJ. You got to be careful about who you bring into your boxes, who you let up into your live stream. If they so here's my rule, and you guys can take it any way you want. If you are someone who has not done the basics of clicking here to join my fan club and getting the daily heart me, when I have boxes, and I had boxes on yesterday, I won't pull you up. I actually say you gotta be a level 5 in my room before I put you up in my boxes, because I wanna make sure we know each other. And if nothing else, I'm gonna look to make sure I'm gonna do a quick scan to make sure you have the Lisa box. And even if you're not level 5, I'm gonna be like, "Okay, I've seen you enough. That's good. Come on up in the box." You can decide how you use that as well, because that's your fan club. Those are people, ideally, they should know your rules. They should understand. Hold on, I have to charge my phone. Um, but if they don't, you need to make sure you're doing an overview, that you're saying something like, "Hey, before you guys come up in my boxes, let's talk through the rules real quick, because I don't want no trouble with TikTok, and I don't want to get you in trouble with TikTok or with me." So I should just suggestions. You're welcome, friend. Um, well, I had no idea. I'm so grateful for this information. You're so welcome, friend. Um, what is the comment? Is verbal. They did it. Again, you're responsible for it. If it's verbal, yeah, TikTok is listening as much as they are in the typing. When they mute people, it disappears right after the comment. Yeah, so if they say something like, so what they're wearing, because we're gonna get to that too, the attire. If they're behind the wheel of a car and driving, they cannot drive. Turn that camera off, get down from my box, come back when you are stationary. Because in all honesty, I don't want you to be in my box. You're driving, and something happened to you. That's all. I feel bad. I'm gonna feel bad about it. So get to where you need to get to. Then you can get settled and stuff, and then you can maybe come back up if I'm still live. But don't let people up in your boxes that are doing kind of reckless behavior, saying reckless things, doing reckless things. Don't do that. Great idea. I consider not using boxes ever again. We did not see coming for the disclosure. Yes, yes. So really quickly, if you go, I'm just gonna go here real quick. Go, I'm gonna click my plus sign, and we're gonna go to the live side. On the live side, you see settings. We're gonna click settings, and if you scroll down, there are these two boxes. Audience control. This live is limited to those ages 18 years and older. If you're talking about anything medical related, anything trauma related, anything remotely adult in nature and context, turn that feature on. Only 18 years and older is there. Okay. So that's what you're turning on. So ideally, kids are on this app. Some of them don't, they've been able to work around the fact that they are not, um, they're able to get a TikTok live account or so. Not that they're not 18, but not that they're 18, but they're able to get younger, like 16, 17. That happens. And so same way they get the fake IDs and do whatever they need to do to finagle, they're finagling. Okay. So you will have those situations. And if TikTok looks at you, that scan looks and makes you seem like you're young, you won't get live access. He said, wow, reminding audience control blocks for you from doing battles and it so it turns off. Yeah, so the way I'm showing here is where it's only set per live. So what Flo is saying is absolutely correct. Let me put this, I'm gonna pin it so you guys can catch it. What she's saying is absolutely correct. If you're trying to do a match event, you have to be matching with your opponent, your the co-host that you're gonna have. And so if you are not matching, meaning that you both have audience control off or you both have it turned on, if you don't have that set up and that understanding, you both might come try to connect with each other, you won't be able to. Okay. So just keep that in mind. You'll be like, well, why can't I connect with this person? Because you're not matching. All right. So yesterday when I was talking with Carol, she actually said, Doc, I have my audience control turned on. I didn't even think to ask. I forgot to ask. But she said, I have my audience control turned on because I wanted to do XYZ in my topic. And so when I went live, I had to turn mine on. I don't turn mine on. Right now it's off. So I normally don't turn it on. Okay. You said that's why you will only battle with someone you know. Absolutely. Yeah. So, okay. Audience control. The other one is content disclosure. So you're gonna toggle this on, and what's gonna happen is you turn it on, and then it's gonna say, "Hey, are you representing your own brand? You are promoting yourself or your own business." Here is the disclosure. It says, "Tell viewers that the live promotes a brand, product, or service. You should be representing yourself. You could be representing yourself or collaborating with another brand." Okay. So you want to turn that on. You could be representing yourself. So keep that in mind. Also, you can't turn it on or off during the live. So it's done before the live. Yeah. So it's done before the live. Yeah. Yeah. Content disclosure, the one I just showed you, you can do during the live. It's under the three dots. You guys have an arrow in the corner here. I have three dots. You can click it there. Um, so yeah, so it can be done before. Only can be done before for audience control. Content disclosure can be while you're live. Other questions, friends. I appreciate you guys. Who is going live? We got about 10 minutes left. Who's going live? I keep both on because I might say something. You do say stuff. You do. You do. It's so cool though, because it just seems so authentic. I love it. You're like, look here, these MFers. I love it. Okay, let's see. I want to make sure I'm not missing something. Going live tomorrow morning. I love it. So, so if you were teaching how to use a grant website, is that branded? Could be. You want to make sure you don't show any logos and stuff. Try to avoid that. You said I'm a cursor, a cusser. I don't curse as much. I do every now and then, but I don't do it as often. So I do it. It's funny because when I do it around my daughter, she's 20. She'll be 21 this year. She's like, "Oh, you serious?" I was like, "Yes, I am." But no, I don't do it as often. Thank you so much for the community heart. I need to go live, but evenings after work is so saturated, and I don't want to get in trouble for being on the clock. Um, what I tell people, Flo, the algorithm is going to show you your people who's supposed to be in your room, and people are going to see you in their feed because they're interested in your topic. So don't worry about what other people are doing. Saturation is not a concern. Just go live. That's it. All right. Our rhythm, our story. It says tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Central Time. Love it. L tonight at 10 p.m. I'm assuming it's p.m. Eastern. Overthinking After Dark has to be 10 p.m. We've already past 10. Thank you so much. Overthinking After Dark is tonight. Thank you so much for those daily heartbeats, friends. Trying to go live in the morning. Nice. That'll try it out and see how it goes. My friend Janae, Janae, live nightly at 10 p.m. Pacific time. I play soul for R&B and funk, R&B and funk, R&B and funk and house music. Thank you so much for being here, friend. Okay, great advice. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. You got it. This afternoon pop up. Let's see. Love petals. This afternoon pop up from the boutique. Ooh, nice. Content disclosure. Turn that on. Um, so that way you hopefully you don't get in any trouble. Bounty, you said Tuesday through Friday. So today as well, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. in random pop-ups. PM Central Time. I think you're in the Dallas, I think Central. Let me know if it's Eastern or Central. You said I sent 300 comments to your live. Look at there. Yes, ma'am. Got it. I love it. Said I'm going live tonight at 7:30. All right now. Awesome. Okay, let's see. Let's see, y'all. I want to make sure. We see where we're at with our comments. Hopefully, we're over 700. We are. We're at 766. I love it. We need two more fan club members. If you're new to the room and you haven't grabbed your daily heart me, you need coins in your account. So make sure you put some coins in your account, and that's how you would do it. We need 143 new gifters, and we have daily gifters, and we have 68. So we're moving fast. We're halfway with each of those milestones for each of those tasks, a little over half for some of them. Lord, I'm just shy now. But for you, I just know and answer. Look at you, friend. I'm gonna do a pop quiz live. I'm gonna test y'all resolve and see who is actually know what to do and say. All right. Um, Let me know if there's any final questions. I am going to get off real soon. So let me know if there's any final questions. Um, thank you so much, Love Petals. I appreciate it. Let's see. And you guys are still commenting. So thank you so much. I appreciate the support. Okay, let's zip through this. So we talked about harassing, we talked about bullying, joking, words you can't say. Don't say the R word. R as in R. Kelly. Don't say R word. I was joking about that, not R. Kelly. But the R word, meaning someone's mental capacity, we say that word to kind of um joke and playfulness and stuff. It's considered a slur. It is. It's considered a slur. So you got to be careful about saying that. You say grapes. You got to be careful about saying the R word. And if you say that word, it will get you a ban. I've seen people get literally banned from it. All right. So make sure you don't say that. Uh, what's the other R word? Like grapes. Are you talking about like, what are we talking about? I'm picturing grapes. Oh, okay, got you. Take the G away. Gotcha. Yeah, you can't say that word either. You gotta be careful about that. Yes. Yeah. I know what you're saying. SADV, the other one, any of those type of things, don't say them. Yeah. So don't say them. I thought the R word you were talking about. Oh, uh-uh. No, I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about um Um, somebody, let's see, somebody did it this way, and they put in the comment. They said RE, and then they said RET. Um, I'm gonna and you put an A in the middle of it. Put an A in the middle of that, so you can't say that word. Okay. Oh, here comes. Yeah. So that word you can't say. Okay. Okay. I was right. Yeah. Yeah. So you can't say that word. She's talking about all of them. I didn't know the mental state. Oh, does TikTok no ASL? I don't know. That's interesting. I don't know. That's true. Why is TikTok asking for comments? It's part of Community Fest. Do not say any of them. Don't say any of them. Any of them. None of them. All right. Very clearly. I can't say it enough. None of them are good. None of them you should say. But that particular word people say jokingly. I've had a couple people say it and got in trouble in this agency. And they've gotten in trouble because they was like, yeah, one girl was talking about her boyfriend and she said it like, yeah, he's so, and then she said the word and TikTok was like, no, you're not gonna talk about him like that. And she got in trouble. She got suspended for 3 days. We're going through the alphabet, and I think we stopped at R. No, just don't say any R words, no R words. TikTok is like, you will not talk about that young man like that. so, so this, so this is not to meet directly. Uh, what you say? This is not to meet directly. What you mean, friend? Comments? What you mean? Do you repost your lives? You know what? I co-stream my lives on YouTube, so you can go back and watch it there. Yeah. That's gonna be tough. What's gonna be tough? Not saying the R word? Let me know what you meant. Now, I don't jokingly say this, I do mean this. TikTok needs to be strict on some of the other words that you shouldn't say that are slurs, that are obvious slurs and, words that shouldn't be repeated. And so for whatever reason, those words don't get flagged, but that particular word gets flagged immediately. Um, and said it doesn't make sense in a lot of contexts because they let a lot of slurs. That's what I was just saying. Yep. Guess the comment from TikTok. Yep. Yep. But it is what it is. Yeah. Um. Oh, it said that is a good idea. My YouTube. Yeah. Um, would you give the name to find your post? Would you give the name to find your post? I know it, but some may not. Oh, for my YouTube channel, it is the same as here. Same name, Dr. Lisa Laundry and Co. Same name. We've been talking about rebranding, y'all. Your girl might rebrand soon. We'll see. I might do some rebranding, but we'll see. Um, remembering that words not to say. Yes, don't say any of the R words. Yeah, thanks. You're welcome. You're welcome, friend. Um, so what else? What else? Let's do this. So the next thing is right. You cannot call actual things what they are, like grapes. Exactly. Yeah, yeah. Um, So what I will say is the other thing, couple things you want to keep in mind. Thank you all for supporting too. I appreciate you guys keeping the chat going, the comments. Thank you all for all that support. Let me check real quick where are we at. Did we get to 800? We did. It's 805. Look at there. And we've done 120. So we've done the halfway mark of getting 240 minutes. So 2 hours here, 2 hours in the other live. I'll probably stay on a little bit over 2 hours for this one. But yeah, so we'll get we'll hopefully we'll achieve it. We'll achieve all the goals by the 4 o'clock, doing the 4 o'clock live. Um, Thank you so much. Keep comments in your room, share, give your topic ideas for future lives. Thank you, friends. Y'all so sweet. So the other couple things I wanted to make sure I said to you all. So harassing, bullying comments, we said dangerous activities, that's important. Again, this was in the context of people streaming the sporting events, the all the things that's happening with World Cup, and you got all types of antics and stuff happening. TikTok's like, hey, your live stream needs to be done correctly in compliance with our guidelines. So you got family cookouts and gatherings and who knows what they're streaming and showing. All that is you got to be uh, protective of your stream, understanding that you cannot just stream and show any old thing. That is not allowed. Okay. So be mindful what you're streaming. Um, when it comes to other things you want to be aware of is dangerous activities like driving, fireworks. Fireworks in the sky is fine. Fireworks where people setting them off in their hand and doing other stuff and setting up the firework and exploding and kids are around and all the other stuff that come with doing backyard fireworks. You can't stream that. Stream what shoots off in the sky maybe, but you can't stream the other stuff with setting it up. So be careful in that way. That's dangerous activities. Um, any challenges that are dangerous? Hey, Star. Any challenges that are dangerous? Star, I need to send you. You join the agency. When are you going live, friend? And I need to send you my form to fill out. So I'll do that once I get off. Feeding deer and raccoons. Be careful Be- with the animals. Backyard fireworks. Um, are terrifying. Yeah, terrifying in person. I know it is. Yeah. Today. Okay, good. Good. Hello, how are you sending support you're passing through? Hello. Thank you so much, friend. Hope you have an amazing day. Thank you, friend. Thank you all for coming through. How you doing? Those who are coming through, appreciate you all. Make sure you grab your daily heart me if you want to become a member of my fan club. Click up here to grab the daily heart me. We need two more new fan club members. That's what we're looking to get. Two more new fan club members. So, thank you for grabbing that daily heart me, friend. Thank you for the support. Appreciate you all doing it. Um, will I hear from you? You will hear from me because you're going to get my form to fill out. You're going to hear from me. Said, "Will I hear from you?" Do me a favor. Do me a favor to make sure you do hear from me and you're on the top of my inbox. Click my Service Plus. Message me. Message me so you're at the top of my inbox too, because I may have to search for you if you're not at the top. Um, you say I love the new Heart Me. Oh, with the little she has the little cupcake on her head. Love it. I say I named her. I gender. I gave her a pronoun. It's a she. So in this case of needing two more fans, would you ask those without the Lisa badge to hit the follow? Yes. Yes. Thank you so much, Flo. Yes. Those without a Lisa badge are the people I was talking to when I said, "Hey, I'm looking for two new fan club members." Let me see. Yeah, I still need two more. Yes, that's adorable. Yes. So if you are here and you see the badges next to people's names, scroll up and down, look who's in the chat. People have a blue box next to their name and they have a Lisa box. If you don't have either, then you probably need to get a follow me, and then underneath that it says join. You have to have coins in your account. It's 1 coin, 1 penny to join the fan club. All right. So in this case, I'm needing two new friends. Okay, yep, I would say that. All right, friends. So we'll end it, and like I said, we'll hopefully we'll get it doing the 4 o'clock. So doing the 4 o'clock. That's why I wasn't stressing over it. So hopefully we'll get pick up the 2 and the 4 o'clock. Um, Body exposure and sexual behaviors. Can't do those in a live stream. So hey friend, thank you so much for that daily heartbeat. So in case you are in having what do you call it, multi-guest panel boxes, someone has like on a tank top or their tube top, their females have a lot of skin showing. TikTok does not like that. You will get in trouble for body exposure. Okay, so you got to be careful about that. Just make sure that you are not showing too much skin. That would be my recommendation. And then the other thing is regulated goods, services, and commercial activities. Don't show designer goods, designer logos. Do not drive. That's a regulated activity that's dangerous also. Do not smoke. That's regulated. Do not drink. That's actually regulated. And so you're not supposed to do any of those things on your live stream. People do drink. It was regulated as the alcoholic beverages, so it's really intended for alcohol. But I usually sip off the side and drink my water that way. I don't do it in my live stream. So I would encourage you to avoid that. It looks like my blue box is J. It's gray. I know of a host that is always topless. Male host? A male or female? Let me know. I think you're talking about a male. From water? Yeah, my water cup is sitting here. I have it. We're to the side here. See? I'll drink it to the side. I don't drink it on camera. So they don't know what's in the cup. And on top of that, it could really get you in trouble. And I don't think it's worth the violation or the restriction or anything that just so I can take a sip of water. So I don't have it on the cup. I'm not sitting there holding it and I don't do any of that. So I just take my sip, do what I need to do, keep it moving. So that's what I would encourage you to do. Don't get yourself in trouble. It's not worth it. Hey, Mr. Sunshine, level 7 in the room. Wow, thank you for those pointers. You're welcome. And then gambling also you can't do on the live stream. And again, keep this in mind when those sporting events happen, people are talking, people are having this fun time. They may be with their friends and they're like, oh, we'll do this I'll and the whole betting and stuff. You can't do that. So you got to be careful about what you say, how you say it. You cannot do that on camera. So those are things that are um not allowed. All right. And then I said earlier, minors, I'm gonna repeat that one because people who have kids around, they're there for the festivities, the game. You're not supposed to stream kids. No minors. All right. All right, friends. Thank you so much. I may have missed it. Copyrighted music. You can use music. You can use music. It's it's supposedly they're trying to crack down on the regulated music and stuff too. So be if you can move towards music that is copyright free, that's what I would do. My blue box is not showing now. That is a guest thing though, right? Not in TikTok jail. No, it's just glitching. No, sometimes it does that. I'm not sure why, but yeah, sometimes it'll show it. Sometimes it goes away. I'm not sure why. Let me know if there's any other questions, friends. So that was the six things. I just covered the six things. Don't make these mistakes. Don't make these mistakes. I don't want you to get in trouble. So we just covered the six things. Have you hit the two fan club goals? I don't think I have. I didn't see new ones come through. But like I said, we have the 4 o'clock live. So that's just gonna carry over into the four, which is fine. We did 846 comments. We have seven of the nine new fans. We have 129 minutes. We'll stay to 30. 129 minutes of going live. We needed 240. So we're halfway there, a little over halfway now. And then daily gifters, we need 143. We have 73. So those must be unique gifters. So each person would have to support. So we need 143. We have 73. So hopefully in the 4 o'clock, we get a nice wave of people to come through and support new live. I think um, people who support maybe or maybe not, they'll count when the new live starts. All right, my dear friends, I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure you claim your points. Claim, go down the heart me, click claim to claim those points so that you can level up in the room. Thank you, Star. See you later. Did you comment me? Did you message me? Um, Thank you so much for being here. Others coming in. Appreciate the support. If you have any last minute questions, put it in the chat on TikTok. Yeah, just send me a message here. Just send this message. Click there and send in say um you're looking to get the contact form. Or just okay, you did that? Gotcha. Okay, perfect. Um and let me know if there's any last minute questions. Thank you all for coming in. I'm claiming my own points. I just want to make sure I get my points claimed. Thank you all for coming in and liking the live, um, watching the live, sharing the live, comments, stickers, all the comments, y'all. Y'all did a whole lot of comments. And then all the gifting. I appreciate the support. I tell you guys, TikTok is glitching, is it? TikTok be nice. I tell you guys all the time, remember, practice makes progress. We are not, we are not trying to be perfect. All right. I say that all the time. You, the perfectionist spirit in you, let it go. Let it go. Where you have to have so many people in the room and so many likes, so many follows, all this stuff. As you could tell, you may not get it all the time. You may not get it. So if you're a perfectionist, let it go. All right. I want you guys to know. He said, I'm trying. I'm telling you now, it takes time. You're going to build it up. It's going to get better. Practice makes progress. Hey, Black Lotus. Okay. It makes progress. I don't want that. Practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect. We're perfect. No, we're not. None of us perfect. None of us. We're not perfect. None of us. So we're gonna make progress as we do this. We're gonna get better. It's gonna take time. We're gonna improve, and then we're gonna continue to grow. All right, we're gonna continue to grow. Brandon, welcome. You said true. So I just want you guys to be, stuck in a mindset that says it has to look and feel a certain way. Jerry, welcome. Others coming in. Thank you so much, friend. And so my live hosts are going live. Make sure you connect with them. I saw Elle, so Elle will be going live tonight. Anybody else who wants to put in your live schedule, I will announce it really quickly, and then we're gonna get off. All right. But I appreciate you all, and I will be back at 4 o'clock. We'll pick up where we left off. Okay. We're going to continue to talk about some things you can and cannot do. I'll talk about maybe some technical things too. I had a few people ask about starting their live, didn't know what to talk about. So maybe we'll go back there a little bit too. We'll see. We'll see. There's always comments and topics I can bring up. The new Guardian feature, I'll talk a little bit about that as well. So just know, we got a lot to learn and we're going to continue to learn. All right. All right, friends. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you. I will see you in a few hours at 4 p.m. Eastern. Take care. Bye bye. Thank you so much, Star. Bye bye. Bye bye, my friends on the YT. Appreciate y'all. I will see y'all later. Bye bye.